Hi guys, I just want to talk about the 3G and 4G boxes that you can have for internet here in Spain. I'm not sure if they're available in the UK, which is why I bring this up. But also, a lot of the time, they will not tell you there's 3G and 4G boxes available here in Spain. Now, what's the difference? Well, if you're in an area like this where you can get fibre optic, a lot of the areas you're lucky if you get three megabytes on the internet, and then your upload speed is about 250 kilobytes. I know some people go, I have no idea what you're talking about. Well, if you imagine the up speed, it can be as low as a tenth of the download speed. So for somebody like me that does YouTube videos, it's a big deal. But also at 3 meg, if you're watching things like Netflix, Amazon TV, doing stuff that involves actually a lot of YouTube things, you're going to find it's not perfect. It's going to run slow, you can't stream, and in all honesty, it's not great. It used to be, and the reason it used to be is because YouTube didn't exist. I remember getting my first 512 megabyte connection back when internet had only just hit the consumer market. I mean, I'd been on dial-up before that. I've been on it since probably 91, 93. But back onto the 3G, 4G boxes. The 3G and 4G boxes basically use the network, the mobile networks. Now, the first thing I want to say is here is, like, as you see pretty much everywhere, they push, we have 4G, we have the latest, the fastest, the best. Well, it means that the 3G network's undersubscribed. It's got lower users because people have moved over to 4G, and all your new SIMs will be 4G, etc. Why is this important? Well, these boxes don't need a telephone line, which means that you can simply find that the connection here is slow and take it upstairs and get a faster connection. You can connect them via Wi-Fi the same as you can with a normal router. But the key to this is you can get 10, some even 20 megabyte connections up and down, which is extremely fast. It means you can live stream, you can do live video chats, you can do a lot of stuff that is impossible to do on the 3 meg connection. They try not to sell you this service. If you speak to the salespeople, they'll actually tell you they've been told not to sell the service. Because it must cost more for the data usage compared to the copper wires that control a telephone cable. So they don't really want to push it as a service, but they can, and they will if you ask for it. It costs a bit more. This gets onto the point of telephone. Oh, that's the other thing. I know with Movistar, the contract's only 4 months. You're not tied in for a 12-month contract. So you can try for 4 months and cancel it. Or you're here on a holiday or short secondment for 6 months, you can use it and cancel it because you've got no penalty fees because the actual cost of it is only for 4 months, the subscription fee. So the 4G is available. They've got it. Movistar is probably the only one that can provide it. I haven't heard anybody else doing it. I've met with a guy that actually sells the service as a add-on for expats and stuff. But all he's actually doing is actually adding just a fee on top of what Movistar charge and then selling it as a separate business when it's just a Movistar box in the first place. But they cost about 45 euros. I think we were quoted 60 euros. But the thing with 60 euros, that's 2 mobile phone lines, one with 8 gig of data. Doesn't sound a lot, but here in Spain, it cost me, I think, 10 or 15 euros for 1 gig on Lebara. So instantly, that's saving. I'm recovering on my mobile. So that's not going to cost me much more at this 60 rate. Well, it's not going to cost me any extra at all. But then, if you look at the fact that they'll throw in Spanish TV, and I stress Spanish TV, I think that's 5 euros extra. So you can actually take that off because they called me up and said, do you want the TV? And I'm like, okay, what have you got available? The packages, they said, oh, it's all Spanish TV. And I'm like, no, I don't want any Spanish TV. And it's not a case of I don't have like Spanish TV. In all honesty, there's one thing about this: I don't like a lot of the shows on TV. I don't like the Portuguese dramas and all that sort of stuff. I'm more into news and documentaries and things like that. So soap operas and stuff, no interest whatsoever. So even with it being UK TV, I'm not really interested either. Because I don't watch Coronation Street or any of that stuff. I watch things like Panorama, Newsnight, all the interesting stuff. But the point is, these boxes are available. And the thing with the boxes, because they're 10 meg or 20 meg in some cases, because they can actually restrict them, because they throttle them back. You can open it up, that's a whole nother thing. But the point being is you can get 4 times the speed that you'll get on a dial-up, ADSL, for not a lot more money. Because the thing with the normal one with a landline, the first, I think, 12 months is 30 something, or first 6 months, and then it heads up towards €60 anyway, with no benefit. With a fast box, you've got the box, 2 mobile lines, and the TV for the same cost. But the internet is faster as well. Push yourself onto that. They will say, oh, I'm not sure if it works in your area or whatever. I'll tell you what, take it, test it, and then if it doesn't work, you can have the 3 meg line. There is no obligation on this. You just tell them, well, I'll try it, see if it works for a week. If it doesn't work, you take it back. As simple as that. It's a bit like the problems I'm having with Orange as well, because I'm connected. I've decided to keep both lines. Orange are on a final day today. They cannot install after today. It actually cancels the contract and they have to start a new one. And if we go through that process, it's over, because quite simply, 5 weeks, no chance. They've said the guy's already been yesterday. And I'm like, but I was here all day. I've been here for the last 5 weeks and nobody's turned up. He says, yeah, he was there, but not there. He was outside in the street somewhere. And you're thinking, why didn't he just knock the door as a bit of a courtesy to say, hi, I'm the guy supposed to be doing this for the last 5 weeks and I haven't shown up, but I'm here today and you'll be up and running tomorrow. Because it's connected. They said it's connected, they've got it authorized and all this sort of stuff. It just doesn't work in the house. So there's supposed to be a guy coming today to do it in the house, obviously, for whatever reason. I think there might be an ADSL filter, which is a bit frustrating, because if it is connected, there's the only thing I do not actually have. I gave the other one back with the old router. I should have kept it and said it was mine, because it might even be working, and I just don't know. Frustrating. But a bit happy, because today is the day I actually get back online. But anyway, guys, 3G, 4G, look for the box. Better internet, faster internet in many, many locations. Thanks for watching.